Hi guys, so the video you're about to watch is actually a clip taken from one of my recent videos in which I gave sort of an overview and my review of every single free Shopify theme on Shopify's theme store. So if you guys are just first right now getting started choosing a theme for your Shopify store, I'd recommend you guys go check out that video. It gives a pretty good overview of what the different pros and cons of each theme is and like what your choices are as far as themes go. So I'll leave a link to that down in the description of this video, and I'll also link to it at the end of this video. But without further ado, let's just get started with this theme review. Alright guys, so I'm back from lunch, and the next theme I want to rank is the Debut theme. So Debut is one of the most popular themes on the Shopify theme store. If we just start out with the reviews, it has 88 reviews, 50% of which are positive. It's kind of, in my mind, it's like the most standard. I think it's the default theme. It might still be. I know at one time it was at least the default theme that Shopify starts off sites with. They're switching that, I think, to the Dawn theme, which isn't on this list. Basically, it's like an online store 2.0 exclusive theme. I'll have more videos about that in the future. But so basically, Debut theme, we can look at the features that they want to highlight in a pickup availability, slideshow. A lot of the themes have that. Predictive search. That basically just means while you're like we can look on the live demo store. I mean, while you're typing out whatever, it's gonna start to bring up products. So if I type A, it brings up whatever. Or if I type arm, it's gonna still autocomplete with these armchairs or whatever. Customer testimonials, that it's kind of, here's the thing about that, is like it's a little bit you're still going to want to get like a review app and whatnot so people can leave the reviews, because this is just like you literally have to hard code in these reviews. Like it doesn't add like a review system to your store whatsoever. It's just you hard code in this, like let's say someone left this review on Facebook, you could hard code, type this in, like, yeah. So promotional banner, that is just the top. I think that's just like the thing up here where it's like there's free shipping at any time or whatever. We got built for small catalogs. Yeah, once again, so this, like the Express theme, you don't want a huge catalog with this. It's for sites, have, whatever, like 10, 20 products or something. Or even fewer. Homepage video, once again, yeah, it's just an embedded video. Product recommendations, this is just on product pages. So when I click one of these, you'll see it's recommending underneath here. It's recommending, like, if you like this product, you might also like these products. I'm decently sure that this is going in and seeing the tags the product has and using those to show more products. Product filtering, we have, so this is just for the product search. Like you'll see if I go to furniture and I click on something like sofas, it'll allow me to sort by best selling alphabetically, price, high to low, date. So I've used Debut a decent amount. You can see it's a very standard like e-commerce theme. I think it's a really good base for a site. I definitely, like, I would, if I were going to use it, right, and when I do use it, I really customize it a ton to make it function in the way that I want and look the way that I want. But yeah, I'd say it's it's a really good base starting for a store. So basically, you can see that you have this menu. Unfortunately, doesn't have a hover drop down built in. I actually have a video on how you can add a hover drop down to Debut, and I can link that for you guys. Like I'll try to remember to put a card up there right now to link that for you guys. If we look at all the sections it has, you can see it has a ton of sections compared to a lot of the other themes. So we have the custom content. This is literally just like you can add, some text, you can add images, you could add a whole bunch of different things like videos. You could add a product, collection, menu, blog, article, custom HTML. And so like Debut, I think more than a lot of the other themes, this custom content section is useful because you can basically build out the page in the way that you want it to appear much more easily than a lot of the other themes, because there's so many different types of blocks. And it also has a custom HTML block in the custom content block, which is nice because you can literally be like, okay, this section here, I want this to say, to be whatever, right? I want it to be like some custom thing, right? And so with these custom content blocks, like what you have to realize is like, let's say I add 2 more images or something. What you can do here is like, so you could either make these like this grid sort of system, or you can make them, you can make them like 33%. You can make, if I made all of these 25, then they're all going to be on the same row here. So yeah, this I think is like, I really like that Shopify includes things like this because it makes it so that even if you can't code, you can really start to delve into like really making your site appear the way you want it to appear. So I think, to me, like, this is like one of the best things that Debut has, is literally like this ability to like customize the content so much here. So but moving on from that, the blog posts, that's pretty standard. It literally just has like, same thing, like just a grid of your blog posts is like every other theme. Collection list, it's going to be very similar to other themes. It's responsive. When you hover over it, I think, we can probably see it here. So yeah, so this is their collection list here on their site. You can see when we hover over it, it has, it has that black semi-transparent overlay, and it has the titles. You can click on any of these, it'll take you to the collection. It's very standard for a lot of the themes. What else do we have? We have featured collection. That's literally just going to like show a bunch of products here. That's let's see what that looks like. I don't know if the trending products is going to be a good example of that here. It just has the 3 products. You can make it, I think, up to like, I'm not even sure. I think like 5 products across or something. Yeah, so collections per row. No, wait, I'm on the wrong. Featured collections, like products per row. Yeah, you can make it up to 5 products across. You can make different numbers of rows. You could have a show view all button, right? So it's highly customizable. What else do we have? A gallery. That's literally just like, let's see if they have that here. I don't think they do have that here, but gallery is kind of neat. It's just like, basically, it's sort of like a collection list. Like, it's sort of set up like this, but you can see there's no padding in between the elements. And the other thing is you can literally, so you could link to anything. Like, I could link to like blogs, and then if I had like my news blog, I could link there, and then I can have a custom image. Yeah, I mean, like, I like galleries, especially because like you can really you can make these huge. You can make them really small. They're pretty nice. So continuing on, we have image with text. That's really standard. Image with text overlay. Yeah, that's just the side by side thing, and then image with text overlay is literally sort of like it's almost like this up here. In fact, no, this is literally this, right? It's an image with a text overlay, and you have an optional button there. So continuing on, you could have a logo list. This is very similar to all the stuff we've been talking about before, but basically this is good for like something like, so many sites now do this, where they're like, as featured in, and then like they'll list all the different logos of like, I was featured in XYZ publication, right? What else do we have? So we have slideshow here. This is good for your landing page, like up here. If you have more than one thing to display here, I highly recommend using a slideshow. You can obviously customize like how long it stays on each slide and what's on each slide and buttons and whatnot. Featured products, you have, it's just standard product thing. Newsletter, standard newsletter, sign up, map, standard map, like all the other Shopify themes. Rich text, this is literally just like a little blurb about your brand. I'd almost never use this because I'd probably end up just using custom content if I was going to use that. Testimonials, this is what I was talking about. Like, you can see though, these like it's not like they have a review system for your store or for your products. It's literally like you're gonna have to go in and literally like type in like they have the best monkeys available, like something like that, right? Like you literally have to go and type in these things and then type in the author's name. It'd be nicer if Shopify by default had some sort of review system, because right now you just have to use a review app, and that's that. So Continuing on, we have text columns with images. This is, it's similar. Like if you wanted to use the logos, but then you wanted to give blurbs about them, I would use this. This text column with images. This is literally just images, and then there's text underneath. Very self-explanatory. And then video, once again, this is just gonna be an embedded video. Yeah, so that's all the sections for this. Honestly, so if I'm gonna rate Debut, if I'm gonna rank it, Debut, I think for the, like, if it weren't for the custom, where did it go? The custom content, I'd probably give it an A, but with this custom content being so many different things here, I'm going to go ahead and give it an S. Although I won't rank it, I'll rank it behind Brooklyn. I really think they should just, like, I have the video to do the hover drop down. I mean, like, why don't they just have that? It's not a hard feature to code in. They could easily support it. The other thing is, if we want to see like what all these look on mobile, you can see it's very, a lot of these just look very similar on mobile. On mobile, this is kind of annoying. I've found is like with this Debut, I wish so you can see it's like if you have 3 products, it'll put one here, and then one here, which is like, I would love if this were in the middle, or if at least there was an option to center that. Yeah. So same thing with this, like the collections, left, right, left, let's do left, right, middle, or do like left, right, middle, and then make this full screen, full width, right? It's between an S and an A, honestly, but I'll give it an S just because I've used it on a bunch of sites for a while.